name's Sharon and I'm from Rugby, and I've visited the clinic because 14 months ago I contracted COVID-19. I was seriously ill with COVID. I spent 6 weeks completely bedbound on a nebulizer daily. Nearly went into hospital a couple of times, but managed to keep out of hospital, only because if I went into hospital I'd probably come out in a box. I was so poorly. Since then, I've literally been bedbound for over 10 months. And when I say bedbound, I can only spend 2 to 3 hours out of bed a day. Everything became really difficult, down to brushing my teeth. That would put me back into bed. I couldn't make myself a cup of tea. I actually couldn't even take my own medication because my brain fog was so intense that I'd forget that I'd taken my painkillers, and I was almost overdosing myself on opiates. I literally had to put everything in the hands of my husband and daughter. I first came to Cyprus in September to get a little bit of sun, and that actually did me the world of good. I started to feel better, but when I went home over the Christmas period, I was deteriorating again. I was ending up in bed for most of the day. I just couldn't get myself going. When I talk about fatigue and tiredness, it's every ounce has left you. It's even difficult to move and to get out of bed and go to the bathroom. So I decided that I was going to come on my own to Cyprus for a couple of weeks to get some winter sun. Little bit of a mistake, because I chose the coldest winter in Cyprus for a long time. So that was unfortunate, but the upshot was I was in a local cafe, and the owner had been following my story on Facebook, and she asked me how I was. And I just said, Ems, I just feel awful. I can't describe to you how I feel. I just can't get back on track. And I feel like I've made a bit of a mistake coming to Cyprus when it's cold and wet. And she was the one that told me about the clinic. I went home, I woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna email this clinic, just on a whim, because what she was telling me about the hypobaric chamber resonated with me. It was research that I'd been looking into at home. I've even got a chamber 5 minutes down the road from Rugby, but when I inquired, I couldn't afford to go. It was just so expensive. And she literally said to me, this is not as expensive as in England. I must admit I was a bit sceptical, but I'll try anything. I'll just try it. So emailed the clinic at stupid o'clock in the morning. The next morning I get a phone call, I'm filling in a medical form. The following day I'm in having treatment. It's been absolutely amazing. The difference in me I've been doing this treatment for 10 days. The difference is astronomical. I can do everyday things, everyday tasks. I can make myself a meal, a hot drink. Instead of shuffling for maybe 450 steps a day, I'm walking 5,000 steps daily without any trouble at all. The first thing when I wake up is not thinking about pain. So overall, I'm so happy coming to the Poseidonia Clinic. The staff have been absolutely fantastic. I've been pampered. I've had my IV drip administered while I'm in a massage chair. I've had cups of tea, English tea, and I've been really well looked after, to the point that I actually feel like they're my second family, especially coming out and not having my family with me for support. It's just been so lovely. I've actually looked forward to coming to the clinic every day. If you're suffering with long COVID symptoms like I have, I can highly recommend the Poseidonia Clinic. The EBU treatment that I've had, the hypobaric chamber, and the IV treatments that I've had while I've been here in the 10 days has helped me regain my life, and I can't thank the clinic enough. I really can't.